What is up, ladies and gentlemen? CJ the Cheese DJ here, and we are back with a mod showcase video for you guys today, and that mod is the Crystal Dinos mod. Now guys, this is a mod pack for the Crystal Isles map. You can, I believe, use it on other maps. You do have to use it in relation with another mod as well, the Simple Spawners mod, as these guys don't have official spawns on the Crystal Isles map. But nonetheless, if you do use the two mods together, you will be getting some pretty magnificent looking dinos on your map. Now, a couple of these are the Crystal Dino variants, which you can kind of see here. We'll go over them individually, as well as some liquefied dinos. So if you guys were ever fans of the modded map and you headed over to the shadow area, there'd be a ton of liquefied creatures that were pretty much like, what's the word for them? Organic things, and you could see like their skeleton on the inside, so they were really cool, and this mod actually adds these to the game as well. Now we're currently riding on a Crystal Isles Rock Drake, and you can see because he's got all the little crystals all over him, he looks absolutely dope. Now these guys will be spawning on the Crystal Isles map if you run the Simple Spawners mod, because it does cause eggs to spawn in as well. But you can see there's crystals laced all over his body. He's got a bit of a different paint job to the standard Rock Drakes. All these guys' abilities are the same. They just have the unique look about them. The liquefied dinos produce organic polymer, so when you kill them, you actually gain a ton of organic polymer from them, which is really good. But yeah, Rock Drake is probably my favorite creature out of the lot, but there are more. So guys, as well as the Rock Drake, we have the Crystal Griffin. Now, these guys do spawn in different colors and whatnot. They are breedable, and they can get mutations. But you can see here, the Crystal Griffin has pretty much like a head crest of crystals. And these guys were originally on the modded map of the Crystal Isles map. And then the developers obviously took them out along with all the other Crystal Dinos that were included in there, like the Grand Embatros as well. But nonetheless, this guy looks absolutely dope. The crystals are all laced around him. He's got the glow around him as well. All the dinos have glows. Yeah, really like him. If you're after something sort of cosmetically different, this is definitely a great mod to get a hold of, because these creatures look absolutely dope. Over here, we've got the Paracetherium, sorry, I butchered that name, the penis giraffe. This guy's got crystals all along his shaft. It's going to be a little bit painful, but nonetheless, I don't blame him. So, yeah, like, it's really cool. You know, there's little touches that have made it, like, more aesthetically pleasing to look at. You can see he's also got a different kind of pattern as well on him. Let's move on to the Crystal Anki, and this guy is also really damn cool. Look at his tail. Now, a lot of you might think, well, that's just kind of lazy modding work. I don't think so. I think that's really cool. It's kind of like the crystals have grown out of his tail, and, you know, they've become a part of him, which is like all the other dinos that are part of this mod. And I definitely want to go tame one of these guys up right now. He also has an aura around him. You can see the blue sort of glow emanating off him, which makes him look really cool. But I really do think the crystals make a big difference on the look of these guys. Like I said, these are all breedable. Next up, we've got the Mammoth. This guy's got a couple of subtle ones. Nothing too crazy like the Rock Drake and the Anki. He's got a couple of crystals located on his shoulders and on his eyelids and like his tusks. But nonetheless, still looks pretty cool. These guys are breedable. They're mutatable, so you can get different colors and stuff like that for them. Like I said, it's just something a little bit different. Next up, though, probably the king of the mod is the Magmasaur. This guy is the Crystal Magmasaur. He does spawn. As you can see, he's got crystals all over his body. And obviously, you're going to find this guy in the Fire Zone. And he does have all his standard abilities and whatnot. And he is breedable as well. We are riding him without a saddle. Don't mind that. But the crystals, I think, they're not overdone. They're very nicely laced in between all these like little segments and stuff like that, where you would expect crystals to be, even on his tail and all that. So it's really cool. Now, another really cool creature that this mod adds is the Grand Embatros. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get the Grand Embatros to spawn in. It is a work in progress mod. But this is what the liquefied creatures look like. This here is the liquefied Rex. Now, normally, I don't believe you could actually tame these guys. This one's pretty much admin tamed. But you can harvest them and kill them for like a crap ton of organic polymer. And you can see these guys are pretty much powered by that crystal in their chest. And these guys look dope. They've got that like ethereal look to them. They've got the ethereal glow. And you will find them, I mean, if the mod works properly, in the Shadow Isles segment of the map in the top right-hand corner where the Artifact of the Shadows is located. And yeah, these guys are really cool. We're going to spawn in a couple more liquefied dinos to show you guys what they look like. And yeah, so you can see here, guys, we've got a couple of the other liquefied dinos. Right here, we've got the liquefied trike. I really do like the bone skins for the dinos, and the liquefied dinos kind of capitalize on that, and they get like the bluish glow. Over here, we've got a liquefied Quetzal. It can still fly, even though it's got no functioning wings. It's all just bones. But nonetheless, that doesn't prevent it from flying. So this guy's really dope. He's kind of terrifying to look at, and you kind of feel bad for him because he's literally all just bone. But nonetheless, he is still pretty badass. Over here, we've got the liquefied Raptor. Now, like I said, I'm 90% sure these guys weren't tameable. It might be possible now that they are. Like I said, these guys have been spawned in with admin commands. So I'm not 100% sure if they are possibly breedable. I'm going to try and see, not breedable, sorry, tameable. Because last time I checked, okay, so maybe with this mod, they've actually become tameable as well. Because yeah, I'm not 100% sure if they were tameable in the base mod or not. Nonetheless, here's a little Jerboa. This guy's probably the cutest one out of a lot of them. Look at this little dude. He's kind of scary if you want to be like a sick necromancer vampire dude that has like a bunch of skeleton dinos around. Nothing better than carrying a skeletal baby around on your shoulder. But the piece de resistance is none other than the liquefied Giga. This guy absolutely terrifying. Look at this big boy. He's an absolute unit. He's got his roar and everything. Like I said, these guys all have the same abilities and everything like that. But nonetheless, these guys are pretty damn awesome. And we're just going to come back over to these raptors real quick, because I want to see if there's an egg that's going to come out. Now, you can also get liquefied stegos. You can also get liquefied wyverns, as well as like alpha raptors, alpha wyverns, liquefied versions. So that makes them really cool. But I just want to see if these guys lay an egg, because if they do, then that means that they are tameable and breedable. Huh. You totally just pooped an egg out. I was not expecting that. Fertilized raptor egg. Okay, I don't know if it's going to produce a baby. Can we drop her? Are you going to give us a liquefied raptor baby? And then also, guys, you've got the crystal crafter over here. So this contains the taming methods. So you can see faceted crystal, primal crystals, which I believe is how you tame the crystal dinos. That's like their kibble. You can use the faceted crystals. It's not as effective as the primal crystals though. You've also got pure crystals, refined crystals, and rough crystals. All of these can be used to tame up the crystal creatures. These are the best ones. And the Briarthorns, I believe, are, yeah, used to tame up the liquefied creatures. So you make these Briarthorns and you can actually tame up the liquefied creatures, which is pretty cool. And they are breedable, as you can see. There's a big scary old wyvern over there. But yeah, guys, definitely check this mod out if you want to add the original creatures that were part of the Crystal Isles map to your map, because they're definitely worth it. They're definitely like a breath of fresh air, especially the liquefied dinos. They add something extremely sinister and terrifying to your dino groups. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks very much for watching.